This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I'm going to analyze the Shawnee Stakes at Churchill Downs on Saturday, May 31st. And if you're interested in a bonus free pick from around the country each day, head on over to my website, therunawayrhorse.com, and click on the Better Bets blog tab at the top of my homepage for a free pick from around the country each day. Earlier today, on Wednesday, I gave out a trifecta at Presque Isle Downs. And if you're interested in my full card analysis, you'll find my full cards at therunawayrhorse.com on my shop page. And the full cards I'm covering this week, May 30th through June 1st, full cards at Santa Anita, plus on May 31st, a full card at Churchill Downs. Belmont Stakes week next week, multiple full cards at Saratoga, including Belmont Stakes Day Saturday, June 7th. And you'll find my full cards at therunawayrhorse.com on my shop page. I've been doing these full cards online since the late 1990s. And for this race, I'm going to be doing the 8th race. The Grade 3, $275,000 Shawnee Stakes, fillies and mares, a mile and a 16th on the main track, scheduled post time 4:23 p.m. Eastern Time, breaking from the inside post. Number 1, Where's My Ring? And she's 5-2 morning line. Peter Miller is her new trainer, and Luis Saez is her new rider. Now for Where's My Ring, she was entered in 2 stakes races at Santa Anita last week. The Grade 2 Santa Margarita at a mile and an 1/8. They scratched there. They enter her the next day in the Grade 1 Gamely at a mile and an 1/8 on turf. Scratched her there too. They decided to go to this spot. So they've been looking for a spot for this one, and they found a spot. It seems like hopefully they will run this time. But she does look live in this race. Now she broke her maiden last year. That was in the Grade 3 Gazelle Stakes, and she was impressive that day, winning by more than 4 lengths. And she beat her main rival in this race, Jing Jin, pretty easily that day. And then after that, she was in some tough spots. She was in the Kentucky Oaks, wet track. She finished up the track there. The Grade 1 Acorn, she was well up the track. Torpedo Anna defeated her in the Kentucky Oaks and the Acorn. And then she was in a turf route after that, and she didn't do anything. Then they laid her off and brought her back this year in a 6-furlong sprint race at Santa Anita. That race was too short for her. It was just a prep. She raced wide, and she rallied to finish 3rd. Decent effort. They stretched out to a mile and a 16th, shipped her to Oaklawn Park. She took the lead, and she aired, and she won by 12 lengths that day. The runner-up was a next out winner, and Where's My Ring came back in the Grade 1 Apple Blossom. She ended up finishing 3rd in a 6-horse field. She raced wide. She was more than 10 lengths clear of the 4th place finisher, and Torpedo Anna defeated her there, and Free Like a Girl as well, and Free Like a Girl is in this race. So for Where's My Ring, she's got the inside post. She had a bullet workout. She actually had 2 bullet workouts for this on May 8th and May 20th. And she's one that should be right up on the pace. I like Luis Saez getting aboard because he's an aggressive rider, and I think he can get her right into the race early. Number 2, Corningstone. She's one that likes Churchill Downs. 4 starts with a win and 3 runner-up finishes, and she also has a good record at this distance. 14 starts, 4 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3. So she's fairly consistent at this course and distance for trainer Kenny McPeak. Now last time in the Grade 3 Bayakoa, she blew the break there. She finished 5th and last that day. So just draw a line through that one. She's got some consistency. She won the Pippin Stakes prior to that, and then before that, she won the Mistletoe Stakes. So she's got some class. She likes this course, and I think that she can be in the mix at a price. Number 3, Royal Spa. Now for this one, I just don't know how far she wants to go because she's been running in all these one-turn races, and I did like her last time when she won the Heavenly Cause Stakes. That was at Laurel Park in the mud, but that was a one-turn mile. She was the favorite. She was able to get out there right up on the pace, but look how slow the pace was. 25-2, 49-2. That's why she was able to win that race. She was able to slow it down up on the front end, and she just did win by a neck there. Flavien Prat's going to ride. He rode her a few times. He was aboard for one of her wins. That was at Keeneland. That was last spring, and then she hit the board in a couple of starts under Pratt last year too, including the Grade 3 Chaluki Stakes. So for this one, I'm not sure that she wants to go this far. We'll find out. Number 4, Hoosier Filly. She's 5-1 morning line for trainer Tom Amos, and she's 3 for 5 at Churchill, 3 for 9 at this distance with 2 show finishes. She's one that they were very high on earlier in her career, but she just never really panned out. And she did finish 2nd in a stakes race last time at Oaklawn. She was clearly 2nd best. She'll be stalking the pace. She's going to have to elevate her game. Number 5, Wild Bout Hilary, and this one probably will be right up on the pace, along with the horse on the inside, Where's My Ring, that I mentioned. And possibly they'll be aggressive and try to go wire to wire. She's been setting the pace. She did just last over Free Like a Girl in the Grade 3 Bayakoa Stakes when she was able to get out there. But then in the Apple Blossom last time, She was setting the pace, but the pace was quick, and she gave it up, and she was fifth, beating 24 lengths. So she's one that if she can get out there and control the pace, she can be dangerous at times, but I don't know that she's going to be able to do that in here. I think there are some better alternatives. Number 6, Alpine Princess, and she's 6-1 morning line for trainer Brad Cox. At a mile and an eighth in the slop last time in the top flight. That was at Aqueduct. It was only a 4-horse field, and she was 60 cents on the dollar, but she couldn't win that one. She was second. She was beaten 4 lengths, well clear of the rest that day. And she's one that I'm not sure that she wants to beat a field like this. She is 1-for-1 at Churchill Downs, and she does have 3 wins at this distance, and she's got some tactical speed, but just based on the connections even, she might take more money than she should. She should probably be more like 10-1 instead of 6-1. Number 7 is Jing Jin, and that was a big effort last time at 38-1. The grade 3 double dog dare. Now she moved from the Brad Cox barn to the Brendan Walsh barn that day, and she just sat in second and took over and just dominated that race by more than 5 lengths. Now Tarifa was second. She's a quality filly for Brad Cox. And Candide was third. That's a Todd Pletcher trainee. Candide would come back and win a stakes race at Pimlico Preakness Week, and that was the DuPont Stakes there. So for Jin Jin, that wasn't the only time she ran well. So it wasn't like it was a complete fluke, but it was her fastest race because earlier on in 2023 in the Rags to Riches, she was second that day, and she won the Busanda Stakes in 2024, and she was third in the Busher, and then in the Gazelle she was third. Where's My Ring won that one, and after that in the Kentucky Oaks she was 12th, and then she didn't run well in her first start this year, and then she just broke through with that big effort last time. We'll have to see if that race was for real. She's won at Churchill Downs before, and she's won at this distance, and that win last time was at this mile and a 16th distance in a stakes race. In Just My Heels at 20-1 morning line is number 8 with Joel Rosario aboard. Ron Moquette's the trainer here. She's 5 for 15, 2 seconds and 2/3. She's 0 for 1 with no top 3 finishes at Churchill, and she's 3 for 11 at this distance with 2 seconds and a third. She was third last time out, 1 mile stakes race. And that race was at Oaklawn, and Hoosier Philly was second that day, more than 3 lengths in front of her. Outside post, she'll try to rally from off the pace in here, and she could be in a little bit of trouble in here. Number 9, Free Like a Girl. She's 4-1 morning line. She's very consistent. She is a Louisiana-bred mare, 51 starts with 21 wins in 14 seconds and 6/3. So you got to love that record. More than $2.5 million in earnings. So she's a very good horse, but she is 0 for 4 with just 1 runner-up finish at Churchill. At this distance, she's 3 for 17, 7 seconds and 2/3. So with that outside post, she's one that probably more likely to hit the board than win this race based on her record at Churchill and her overall record at this distance, where she hits the board more than she wins. Last time in the La Troine, a grade 1, she ended up finishing 5th in a 7-horse field. Prior to that, in the Apple Blossom, she was second. In the Azeri, she was second. And in the Bayakoa, second by a head. So she can face open company and be competitive. Wide stalking trip is in store, and she's one that I think can make an impact in the exotics, like I said, but I'm not sure that she's going to win this race from the outside post. I think this race does come down to Jin Jin and Where's My Ring, and Where's My Ring is going to be my top choice in here. I just think that from that inside post with Luis Saez, they've been searching for a spot. She's run some decent speed ratings, like when she won that optional claiming race at Oaklawn in March, and then when she won the Gazelle Stakes last year. Those kind of speed ratings would be enough to beat a field like this, and hopefully she's on her game with those 2 bullet workouts for her new trainer, and maybe she can get the job done from that inside post. So here's how we will play this Shawnee Stakes at Churchill on Saturday, May 31st. We'll make a win wager on number 1, Where's My Ring, and exact the box with Where's My Ring and Jin Jin, that's the 1 and 7, and then a trifecta. I'm going to throw in the 2 Corningstone and the 9 Free Like a Girl underneath, and that trifecta is 1-7 with 1-2-7-9 with 1-2-7-9, and that'll wrap up my analysis for this race. And don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.